Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today I want to finish building the theater room here in the mansion. We've got the exterior wall with those dark blue curved slopes, and then we also have the interior wall with, once again, those dark blue curved slopes and some awesome movie posters on the back wall. We've still got lots of work to do because there's no interior details. There's no movie screen, and the walls are only about half constructed. Plus, the exterior walls are built using the 1x6x5 white panels, and I don't really like that. I just think that the mansion is getting a little bit too white wallish, and I want to mix it up with something different. So I've got to come up with that today, and I'm really excited to continue building the movie room. The first thing I want to accomplish is removing the white panels. Just not a huge fan of using these. I just quickly whipped up this here. It's the same size as those panels there. It uses white brick, inverted slopes, and some black and white plate. Yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty cool. You can see there's a diamond cutout. My theory is if I put this where those panels are, you're going to be able to see that black interior wall through that diamond. So there'd actually be two of these per section, one up top and then one below, and that would bring the wall to the same height as this wall here. I think I like it. It's got the diamond cutout, the black lines, change up the color a little bit, and just add a little bit of exterior to this building. In order to switch them all to that design, I would have to build quite a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 2. So I'd have to build 22 of those panels. But I think I'm willing to run with that. It might look pretty neat. One of the reasons I like this design is because it matches the color and also the diamond design found throughout the garage. There's the 22 panels. I'm excited to install these, finish the exterior wall, and see if it looks good. I'm loving the upgraded wall panels. Looks way better. Those black lines add some more color, break it up a bit, and then the diamonds are going to look super cool when we get the interior inserted into the mansion. Also, we put a vertical large curved slope there, so now there's two of them, one downward facing, one upward facing, and they're all connected. I actually found enough of these 1x1 dark blue tiles to tile them all off. I was testing different things. I was putting like a jumper in the middle and then a regular blue 1x1 tile like at a diamond, like in a diamond in the center, but it just looked too movie theater-ish almost, so I decided to go with this here. Now that the exterior wall is done, it's time to start constructing the interior wall. But before we do that, I've got to insert all of the movie props between these large curved slopes. So I think each section is going to have a different theme. And these are the themes I've got selected so far. Castle with shields and swords and a banner. Star Wars with lightsabers, a stormtrooper helmet, and a blaster. DC with a Batman mannequin and some weapons such as the Batarang. I want to do more Harry Potter, but I've got the Harry Potter 2x4 tile, the Hogwarts Express tile, a little letter there from Hogwarts, and also the Gryffindor flag. And then we've got Marvel. There's the Thanos gauntlet and also an Iron Man suit of armor. And I want to do Disney as well. I'm trying to figure something out for Disney. I've got this clock here, which is a cool print piece from the Disney castle. I would mount more minifigures, but I just don't really want to mount minifigures in every single section. Like I was thinking of doing the black and white Mickey and Minnie, but it just might not look good if there's minifigures absolutely everywhere. I think the Batman and also the Iron Man sort of represent costumes or one-of-one scale statues that are actually available to collect. On this side, we got Marvel, Star Wars, and Disney, which I guess are all technically owned by Disney. I also found Sorcerer Mickey's hat and put it in the Disney section. Over here, opposing Marvel, we've got DC, Castle, and Harry Potter. I really like the Castle section with the 4 different shields and then the crossed swords. I think that looks really neat. I like that so much. Now that we've got that done, the next thing I need to do is come up with a chair design. So I don't want to use standard chair elements. I want to build something custom. You can see C-3PO here, the prototype. It is a recliner, right? It's got the toe kick and also the food tray. It does look a little bit robust, and this is pretty like tall and chunky, but it makes sense because this can go right over his feet. There's the proper clearance, and that's going to be what we're running with here, but we're actually going to build them in hot dog red. Yeah, in that red color there. There's going to be 8 of them, and they're going to be lined up in the movie theater like this here. 4 and 2 rows of them. Now I don't have enough pieces to build these in red, and I don't have enough pieces to build 8 white ones, so I'm going to order the pieces to build recliners like this here with the food trays. But I have these right now. I build these just to fill the void for now. I've got 2 rows of them. These use the standard chair element. They have some curved slopes and some inverted slopes, and they're at 2 different heights, and those are going to go in the center of our movie theater, just like that there. There we go. Now our seats are mounted in spot there, and I actually went around and added the black border, which acts as a step going up to the higher back row. Now there is a lot of like open space, but when we increase the size of the chairs to these, it's going to take up a bunch of that additional space, and in my opinion, look way better when we get these awesome recliners in there. C3PO agrees, right? So we got the movie props, we got the temporary chairs, and now it's time to tile this place off. There it is all tiled off. Now I'm thinking about the TV screen. I thought I was going to use one of these 8x16 tiles. I'm still going to do that, but I'm also going to increase the height by 2 so the aspect ratio is correct. When we parted out the Queer Eye set, there were some of these dark red tiles in there, thankfully, and also some of these speaker tiles. They're printed. There's 2 of them. There's the screen and the side speakers installed. Gonna add a little bit more sound and some lighting as well. You ready to see the theater? Here we go. Added some speakers in the corner there with the gold and silver accents. A custom built projector. Mounted to the wall there as well. Projecting onto the screen. Another speaker in that corner. An audience watching a flick. And the screen with the speakers. But there's nothing on the screen. Looks like we'll have to print something custom and put on everybody's favorite show.
Where are my pants?
So the way I created that was a Photoshop document. Just made it 3 inches by 5 inches, which is the dimensions of the screen. And then I printed it, covered it in packing tape, cut it out, put some double-sided tape on the back, and there we go. Honey, Where's My Pants is on the TV. Now we have to place the movie theater within the mansion structure and somehow figure out how we're going to put the helipad on top. With the movie room placed, I see this wall here. I think I still have to do something there. Might have to modify some of those panels and some of those curved slopes, maybe by adding 1x2 curved slopes or something. But it just fits perfectly into its spot here in the mansion. Boom. Really detailed, loud, big screen, nice projector, comfy looking chairs that'll be upgraded relatively soon. All sorts of cool collectibles mounted to the wall, movie posters in the back there. I love it. I think it's awesome. It's exactly what I envisioned. Actually, it's way bigger than what I envisioned. A massive movie theater room in this huge mansion. Okay, now that that's installed, we have to put the helicopter pad on top. The helicopter pad sits actually on top of the interior wall, which is the movie theater room. And then the exterior wall actually extends up over top of it, creating a nice border, and that's approximately 1 brick tall. I think it looks pretty clean, and I'm excited to continue working on the other sections of the mansion. I want to focus on adding more color, especially when you look into this window right here, the large set of windows. You're going to see the arcade, which is going to include a bowling lane, all sorts of games and stuff like that, and that's going to be extended out to there. Then once again, this will all be house stuff, and we've got lots of other ideas, but I'm excited that we were able to finish the movie theater room in this update. I think it looks awesome. I'm stoked on it. You know, I'm having a lot of fun building this because it's something completely different. I've never built a massive mansion like this here. So it's something completely different. However, with that said, we are going to be creating some different stuff. We got C3PO on the balcony here. We are going to be creating some different stuff in the near future, such as placing the new A-frame cabin in the campground, because that's going to be coming out on February 1st. So I've got to go buy that, build that, and then render the campground. So I'm going to be working on some different stuff relatively soon here, and also be working on that zoo as well. But I'm having fun with the mansion, just something completely different, and it's just a blast. I don't know, just building different things. Let us know what you think of the movie theater room by commenting below. Remember, like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Farewell.